Leo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much for joining me or joining me again. Let's get into this reading, y'all. I hope you all are doing amazing. Oh, the Queen of Wands fell on the floor, so that would be you. So some of you could be feeling really good, looking really good, confident, comfortable in your skin. All right, feeling like a boss, a diva. Or a Devo, as your fellow Leo used to say, Whitney Houston. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what's going on for my Leo collective here. 6 cards for Leo. We have balloon, let go, independence, party, freedom, celebration, happiness, childhood, and holding on to hope. Well, y'all know that Queen of Wands is about freedom. She does represent independence. Some of you are letting go of something, setting yourself free of something. Could even be from your childhood. You're feeling hopeful, optimistic about something. Okay. Queen of Wands is the it girl. Okay. She represents the poster girl for confidence and sex appeal and mass appeal. Like being attractive to everything and everyone. Being a magnet. What's going on with balloon? You have competition. Competition may be turning into rivalry or jealousy, creating pressure and unease in relationships. Oh, somebody jealous? Competition is Leo energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but namely Leo. Do y'all have some sibling rivalry going on here? Because for some reason, these two are just making me think of siblings. Almost look like they're twins. Especially if you're a masculine, this could be you and a brother. I mean, obviously, if you're a woman, it could be you and a brother or you and a sister, regardless of your gender. But some of you could be feeling like you want to cut somebody off because you know they operate in this low vibrational energy of jealousy. This could also be you letting go of jealousy, though. We'll have to see. Show me more. You have support. It says friends, family, or colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges and making you feel loved. That's beautiful. You could also be giving support, though, as the Queen of Wands. That could be you. Maybe some of you are the supportive person in the family, and maybe you have a sibling or family members or a family member that is, you know, in competition with you. You know, something my uncle told me years ago. He said, you'll be surprised. People won't like you just simply because you like yourself, or they won't like you because they see something in you. That's the simplest thing, right? That you wouldn't ever think that anybody would be jealous of, right? But they actually are jealous of. And you'd be surprised to find out that a person would be jealous of. Sometimes it's your level of contentment, you know. Anyway, so we have hourglass. Old school ways of thinking. Time is running out. Death is near. Time is the enemy and turned upside down. There could also be a person here missing your support. Family member, colleague, friend, lover. And this could be that you have stopped doing something that you used to do. Could be a Taurus person, a Pisces person. Some of you are getting more attention from somebody or more respect or appreciation because you stopped supporting them. And now the tables are turning and they're supporting you, or they're realizing that they need to. All right, 2 more. What we got here? We have decisions. Yes, no. It says indecision is causing delays, or you may be overthinking your options, leading to missed opportunities. So I'm hearing like, don't procrastinate. But that doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody else. Some of you could be at a crossroads and you're not sure which way to go. You got bicycle. Progress, cycles of life, renewal, freedom, liberty, safety, focus, progression, and independence. You got a lot of independent cards here. It's funny. This lady is advertising a candle on the TV, and then we got snuffed candle here. I'm going to read these last 2, but let me put these cards out of the way. So, bicycle with indecisions. It feels like there's something about going with the flow that maybe you're resistant to, or it could be somebody around you. It's funny because this man is on a bike here. It came out in reverse, and then you got bicycle. Somebody can ride a bike here, motorcycle in particular. And I do feel like somebody's at a crossroads. They don't know which path they should take. But something is destined for you. Cycles of life is the wheel of fortune. But just because something is fated for us doesn't mean we don't have free will. So it doesn't mean you have to take it. There could be an opportunity you're being told to seize. Maybe there's just a limited window of time, a small window of time. Something could be going on with somebody's transportation too. All right, so snuff candle is victim of rumors or gossip, challenges on spiritual journey, future sickness or damage control. And then we have key, new opportunities and connections, opening, assess, finding a solution, brainstorm new ideas, and seek advice. So somebody's gossiping. You're the victim of rumors. Or some of you are struggling on your spiritual path, possibly. You know what I'm hearing? Like, if there is something going on with somebody's health, I'm hearing that's saying, what is it? An ounce of prevention. What is it? A dose of prevention is worth an ounce of cure, or something like that. I think it was one of the presidents that came up with that phrase. But he was talking about firefighters. I looked it up years ago, and that phrase, I can't remember who. Was it Jimmy Carter? No, I might be wrong. I don't know who the president was, but yeah, look at this, crossroads. I feel like there's a road opener happening here for you. But you could miss the opportunity if you don't move, if you don't seize whatever the opportunity is. Because sometimes the Page of Wands for me kind of gives me analysis paralysis. He is motivated. He is ambitious. He's ready for something, but he's not moving. He has his wand in the ground, and it's planted there. And it's planted there for a reason, because he doesn't know if he should act on something just yet. Okay. Now, when that Ace of Wands activates, that's when it's now in motion. And this is your card. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. So it feels like you could be creatively or otherwise thinking about doing something. But, you know, the Page of Wands is earth and fire. So, you know, I do feel like that's telling you not to stay in the same place too long. If you put earth and fire in the same place, you're going to get scorched earth. You're going to get, you know, it's going to be a problem. It's going to start a fire. Fire needs to be in motion. It doesn't need to be stagnant. So there is a decision that some of you are making here. There could be some good news coming on your cell phone. I see a cell phone in her hand. This is good news. Maybe you've been waiting for this for 2 days. Maybe some of you are waiting for somebody to make a decision. I feel like there's a fun opportunity here, but, you know, it's up to you whether you want to take it or not. Yeah, is this the Sun? Oh, no, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be a job for some of you. And this could be you being very close to success. But the only thing is, like, don't wait and procrastinate too long. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing your due diligence and figuring out if something is the right fit for you. But I do feel like you're going to, if you don't act on it, you could miss an opportunity. Okay? Alrighty. Spirit could also be telling you to seek advice here if you do need spiritual advice or financial advice or whatever. But if y'all know that saying, I'm talking about, one of the presidents said this. And again, I think it has something to do with the firefighters. Like preventing house fires is, you know, it won't cost as much for them to pay the firefighters if they indeed would have more precautionary measures in place when it comes to people getting, you know, having house fires in the first place. But let me look that up because that's going to bother me. Hold on. Okay, I had it right. So it was Benjamin Franklin. Wow, that was in 1736. Okay, he said this was originally in the context of fire safety, but it is widely used today for a variety of situations from health to finance. So yeah, again, the saying is an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Okay. So getting regular screenings for your health, maintaining a healthy lifestyle to prevent chronic diseases, changing your car's oil to prevent engine trouble. If you have a bike or something that's going on with your vehicle, make sure you're staying on top of your oil changes and things like that. We have financial planning, saving money to avoid debt later in life, and then safety, using safety equipment like helmets, maybe that's the bike thing, or smoke detectors to avoid serious injury or a fire. So maybe those messages are significant because it does say here that what does it say? Damage control. And then you think of a candle, you think smoke detector. So maybe some of you need to make sure your batteries are on your smoke detectors. Maybe y'all got that beeping smoke detector. That's so annoying. But that could just be a sidebar message, okay? It doesn't have to mean anything to anybody, but let's get into this reading. Wow, 15 minutes in. What's going on with Baloo? You're letting go of something. The Nine of Swords, Gemini, Mars, energy, and the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's jealous of your financial status. For some of you, this could even be somebody you work with or a supervisor. Some of y'all got a hateful supervisor. Capricorn energy. Competition may be turning into rivalry or jealousy, creating pressure. Somebody could be like anxious when it's time to go to work. This could be somebody that spends too much time thinking about you and your coin, how you make your money. Like, why are they worried about it? Let me see more. So Spirit could also be saying release anxiety here, because this talks about the monkey mind, like spiraling, intrusive thoughts, an overactive imagination, fear, variation, dark night of the soul. It says holding on to hope. This is when you actually feel hopeless and helpless. So this could be something in your finances here. The Hermit card, Virgo energy. You could be on the Leo Virgo cusp. And then the Magician. Okay, somebody could be, look at this. Yeah, this is funny because the competition card is the Five of Wands. And then the Six of Wands is the person that gets the victory. Leo energy. Both of them are Leo energy. So Leo Saturn and Leo Jupiter are here. So that's the beginning of Leo season. July the 23rd through August the 10th are the dates of these cards. So your birthday could fall in that window. There's something manifesting here for you. I feel like this could also be, for some of you, brainstorming an idea centered around money. If you have indeed been feeling, competitive or maybe jealous in your own right, I don't know. Maybe some of you have been putting pressure on yourself to have what other people have. I don't know. I don't see Leo that way, but maybe, I don't know every Leo, right? So it's possible. But for some of you, I feel like you're brainstorming something. Some of you could be up at night here. Maybe that's what the Nine of Swords is. Being up at night working on something. This could just simply be telling me that something has manifested for you because you put the work in. This is why you're getting the victory. Yeah, the Sun. So you're the genuine article. You ain't jealous of nobody. This is somebody else jealous of you, but they don't realize the blood, sweat, and tears you put into something, into your money, into your finances, into your financial security and stability. Being willing to, be in control of how you spend your money, delaying gratification, maybe not keeping up with the Joneses. What did I say? Practicality, what my uncle told me. Sometimes people can be jealous of you and you'll be like, why are you jealous of that particular thing? It could be how calm you are, how intelligent you are. The fact that you know how to get quiet when it's time to get quiet. The fact that you move in silence, that could be what this is as well. Some of you, this person is wondering, or people are wondering how you manifested something in your life. And it's because you were up at night. You were doing the research. You were up at night making the sacrifices. You went without sleep. You worked multiple jobs. Whatever it is that you have to do or had to do. Let's see more. So this is you getting a lot of attention, and that could be creating some jealousy. Some of you, this could even be you and your child. Maybe you even have a child that's like a shining star and they're doing well. What's going on here? You got the Page of Pentacles. That's a child that's excelling. Somebody's child could be graduating a year early or skipping a grade or something like that. This is a star pupil. This is like a gifted child. This could also be a job opportunity, though, for some of you here. good financial news, or like I said, the fact that you've been responsible, you've been diligent, you've taken care of the things you needed to take care of, and you got a breakthrough here. Ace of Swords. Some of you could also start to realize somebody around you could even be somebody that you are being trained by at work. You could be taking somebody's job. I don't know if you're training somebody they trained you, but I feel like you're surpassing somebody, and they're like, how in the hell did Leo do that? Because I'm a winner, because I'm a natural born leader. It's like my optimism. This is success. Both of these cards represent success. Some of you are being recognized. You're in the spotlight or something right now, or you will be, and there's going to be some jealousy about it. But, you know, this could definitely be you getting some kind of reward. Some of you are getting a promotion of some kind. You could be giving a speech. Or somebody could be dedicating something to you. I don't know what this might be. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini's here. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Yeah, you got the King of Swords. Oh. And what did I say? Look at this. You got jealousy. You got contempt. You got a two-faced person. You got somebody that's smiling in your face, but maybe they're not as happy for you as they say. And it could be centered around your word. The King of Swords could be somebody in a position of power, though. Acknowledging you. I feel like you're being acknowledged. I feel like somebody is seeing you seeing your effort. Because this is you putting effort into something, and maybe this is you now being recognized. Some of you could be possibly celebrating your 7-year anniversary at a job. This could be a graduation of some kind, but there is an energy here of somebody being sneaky, being in competition with you, watching you, stalking you, whatever they call themselves doing. It feels money related, work related, for sure. It's like somebody trying to block a manifestation, but it's not working. Okay. Let's see what else, Leo. You got support and hourglass, old school ways of thinking. This could also be for some of you, you bring a fresh perspective to something. You're open-minded. Something in the workplace here. So it does say here that you have friends, family, and colleagues offering you unconditional support. Through challenges and making you feel loved. But who's this person? Because I do feel you are being recognized. I feel like there's possibly an evaluation. You could come out with like a prize of some kind. The Page of Pentacles could be a gift or something. It's like somebody's recognizing you and somebody else is jealous. I don't want to talk about the jealous person. If y'all know who it is, you know, just take it. If you feel like you don't care, don't take it, okay? What's going on with your family and friends supporting you? The Moon is somebody that ain't supporting you, though. Cancer or Pisces. The Strength card and the Justice card. You got good karma, though. And this is your major. Libra and Leo is here. You got 3 majors. It's been a lot of majors coming out today. There could be a message here about being teachable. Okay? Because you do have old school ways of thinking. Time is running out. So I don't know if this is you, like I said, bringing a fresh perspective in the workplace. There could be somebody who's rigid, who's stuck in their ways, who's like, look, I make the decisions here. Who are you to come with this newfound, strategy or whatever? But, sometimes this is strategizing, being resourceful. So that could just be simply you thinking on your feet. There's an air sign showing up here as possibly jealous, though. Or a water sign. What's going on with the Moon? That's uncertainty. That's vagueness. Some of you can have a surprise party coming up. You could be being surprised at work, maybe with some type of recognition. Yeah, the King of Swords is here again. And what did I say? That could be him over here with these old school ways of thinking. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But I also feel there's something going on here. It says turn upside down. Death is near. Time is the enemy. You got the Death card twice. Death is not literal death, y'all. That means something ending, something beginning, course correction. One door closes, another opens, and life is going to go on. It also talks about course correcting. So these people are looking at this path. Let me get this imagery here, because there's 2 women here that normally would be 2 dogs or 2 wolves, or 1 dog and 1 wolf. But then there's this Dark figure here. Sometimes this talks about uncertainty, vagueness. You know what this might be? For some of you, you don't realize that somebody is as proud of you as they are, because they could have rigid ways that they think. They might be old school. They might be somebody who's more of a cold, aloof, detached person. But the moon could be that they suppress that they are so excited for you. Some of y'all, this is a father figure. Yeah, look at this celebration and support. I feel like I should keep that. Cancer, Mercury. This is something to celebrate. And it says that you are being supported by these colleagues. This is support. For some of you, there could be some kind of surprise expression of emotions, surprise parties, surprise recognition. And it could be due to this person that's in a position of authority, or this is a person in your life that does not know how to show you how proud they are, but they tell their friends about you. They tell other people about you. And believe it or not, people are like this. Yeah. So let's see. The Temperance card. Could be a very measured person. Somebody that doesn't, they just have a temperament to themselves where they have a level of decorum where they don't do too much. Okay. Temperance card is harmony, is balance, is equilibrium, is decorum. You know, they could, like I said before, there may be somebody here that harbors some secret resentment or jealousy. Maybe they wanted whatever you're getting, but you're getting it. And they could just be playing, you know, kind of like peaceful, even though they're not very happy. But I feel like you're unbothered. Or like I said before, this is an unbothered person. Both of these cards represent unbothered energy. So I feel like there could be a masculine here, Sagittarius, a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, a Cancer, Pisces, that could be telling you, I'm so proud of you, but I don't know how to tell you. Yeah, I feel like this person watches you, and I feel like they rant and rave about you, but they don't know how to open up to tell you that they're so proud. A Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Mercury. Some of you do have long-awaited good news coming in. Could be helping you out in a bind, okay? If money is tight, or you're like saving money for something, this could be a trip some of you are going on. Maybe you've been putting it off and you're actually going to treat yourself. But this could be the outdated thinking. Sometimes it talks about holding on to grudges. Holding yourself back. Delayed gratification, impulse control, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Some of you are getting communication from somebody, though. It may be a person that you feel is coming out of nowhere, like they just kind of pop up and you're like, what is this person popping up for? Could be flirting with you, could be coming to your home, but you're showing up as guarded towards them. For some of you, it's a family member. The Ten of Pentacles is next. The Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, you got a promotion of some kind. Money is manifesting in some kind of way, and there is a weird, sneaky energy around you. This could even be somebody coming to talk to you, is asking for money, and you're like, you ain't getting none of my money. She holds on to her purse string. So this could be a person that wants to reach out to you that you haven't heard from in a while. You might have to be head over heart. Maybe some of you were used to coming through for this person, but now you're like, no, I'm going to take my own sweet time. And not even my own sweet time, but more so like, I'm going to just tell you no. Some of you don't trust that this person is using the money for what you think they're using it for. Maybe you feel like they party too much, they drink too much, whatever the case. And you're like, I'm going to help you slow it down. I'm not giving you any of my resources. Some of you, this is your child. Let's see. Could be here with the moon going into the King of Swords, where you used to be more emotional. Or maybe give emotional support to somebody, and now you're like, I got to practice tough love here. The Magician, again, Gemini, Virgo. Page of Cups. Y'all got some good news coming in. Whatever you're manifesting is happening. Somebody could be supporting you in a creative endeavor here. Or you have a plan. You're, like I said before, you have a workable plan, and you're optimistic and you're open-minded. And so you could be bringing a new energy into a space where people are excited, and you're bringing like this, it's like rapport building and what do you call it? What's the other word? Morale building in the workplace or in a situation. It could be anything. I feel like you're tapping into something that's never been done before. through your creativity, through your creative mind. And you're manifesting it. And there feels like a person here that's not too happy about it. You could be younger than this person. Maybe there's an older person in your workplace. Yeah, the ten of wands. I feel like it's like work smarter, not harder. And look at this. Teamwork, collaboration. Like I said, team building exercises, morale builders. If this is not you, this could be a new supervisor in your workplace where people are celebrating and they feel relieved because now there's this harmony, there's balance in a space where somebody else was too rigid. Could be somebody that was not delegating tasks to people equally, where you were carrying all the dead weight, and now that's not the case anymore. This is about dropping dead weight. And it also talks about surrendering to what is meant to be. You know, it is what it is. Learning how to say no. Some of you could be making somebody step up more that's in your space professionally or otherwise, that they have to help you carry the weight. Because that's what this is. Capricorn, Mars, 3 years is here. That could be significant. And then you have Sagittarius, Saturn. This could be something that's been playing out over the last 10 days. Some of y'all could be getting more support in the workplace. Maybe because you've complained about it. Maybe the hourglass is you running out of time, not being able to complete tasks because it was too much. And so there could be some support, like a support team coming through here. You got a lot of cards of support. All right, let's see what's going on with decisions and bicycle. What's decisions and bicycle? And Prince is on my TV right now. The Purple Rain album, where he's sitting on the motorcycle. Some of you could be connected to a Gemini. Y'all know Geminis are indecisive. And you have indecision here. Page of Wands. Same thing I said before. This energy of wanting to do something but not acting on it. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So that could be you. You see the mountains here. Mountains represent trials and tribulations, overcoming obstacles or obstacles to overcoming. You got the Five of Cups, which is disappointment. So again, I do want to tell y'all, don't drag your feet on an opportunity because you might end up disappointed. Don't spend time worrying about water under the bridge, something that's already played out. This is facing the past. So Spirit is wanting you to, it says focus progression. So focus on what's ahead of you, not behind you. Also, watch for distracted driving, especially if you ride a bike or something. Like, pay attention. The Nine of Pentacles. Virgo, Venus. And you got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some of you could be grieving a relationship or possibly an opportunity. It feels like it's emotional, though. This could be depression. This could be unrequited love. The Ace of Cups talks about blocking somebody or ignoring them. But I am seeing like distracted driving though. Just intuitively. Excuse me. Make sure all of your lights work on your car, like your headlights, your tail lights, your brake lights. Somebody might get pulled over for something like that. Let me sit with this for a minute. I also see flirtatious energy here, Leo. I see a message from someone. I do see you feeling guarded. And I feel like you may be ignoring this person, blocking this person because they disappointed you. And some of you are just work focused. This is independence and self-sufficiency. Like, you may just be in a place, you got independence right here. So maybe you're like, I'm already done with this. I'm not willing to go back to it. I'm not telling you to go back to it. This person could have missed an opportunity with you from being indecisive. Maybe they were overthinking. Yeah, the Death card and the Queen of Swords, you could have cut them off. And you're like, my decision is final. The Queen of Swords stands her ground. She's guarded. She's somewhat defensive because she's been through a lot. For some of you, this can represent a divorcee or just a woman or man or person who's been through a lot. And for some of you, this is a Sagittarius, a Leo, and Aries that's coming back towards you. Scorpio is here as well. Libra, that you may be saying, no, I'm better without you. Could be a 9-year relationship or age difference. Let's see what this is about. It definitely shows me an independent person that's turning something down. Like an offer here that's either being revoked or ignored or blocked. And this may be somebody that's in their feelings that's trying to, message you, but possibly you have them blocked or, emotionally, or maybe you got them blocked just in general. Yeah, Seven of Cups. King of Cups, Nine of Wands, Sagittarius moon energy, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio moon, which does show me a guarded energy. Somebody's fantasizing about you. Or this is something you're fantasizing about, but maybe you feel like it's too much of a struggle, or you've been doing it for so long that you're just like, I don't see myself achieving this goal. Nine of Wands means you're actually closer to success than you think. Spirit wants you to look on the bright side, the Empress card. Somebody could be pregnant here. If you're a single parent, there could be a masculine showing up here, a water sign person. It could be anybody, but a water sign person that actually, you might be like, y'all know how people nowadays, they got all of these weird people out here that say, like, if a woman has children, they don't never say it about men though. If a woman has children, it's like she's not dateable anymore or something. I feel like you very much are dateable. Some of you pregnant. And if you're like already single, like say you broke up with your person while you're pregnant, or you just had a baby and you're single, maybe you were never even in a relationship and you had a baby. I don't know. I feel like somebody's interested in you romantically. And it does feel like you're self-sufficient and you got your stuff together and you're handling your own. But you're still giving off very sexy, attractive vibes. And somebody could be also just saying here that they wish they had been there for you. Maybe this is somebody that talked you into not keeping a baby. The Ace of Cups in reverse can be, I mean, it can be a miscarriage, but it can also be a fetus deletus. Because I don't think you could say the ABORTION word on here. I've said it before, but I don't know if you can. Somebody also could be struggling to conceive. That could be what it is as well. And that could even be an idea. It doesn't have to be a baby. Yeah, the Page of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles again. Yeah, somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching you live your best life. Somebody could also be observing you at work, though. I do see that here. And I feel like you're being rewarded for your hard work. The Nine of Pentacles talks about rewards for your labor. This could definitely be a windfall of money coming in. Look at this. The King of Pentacles, a benefactor. I'm telling you, that's usually a boss. Some of you could be in a tight spot financially. And if you are, I feel like there's some money coming in that's just like going to bring you relief. It could have something to do with a bike, a car, a vehicle, or your home. Nine of Pentacles actually does talk about like fixing up your home. So say you get a windfall of money and you can, you know, redo your bathroom, or you can redo your kitchen, your bedroom, buy new furniture, whatever it is that you might be thinking about doing to make your home feel more like, you know, a castle. Make you feel like a princess, a queen, a king, or whatever. I do see you regulating your emotions, nurturing yourself. And for some of you, you could be single because somebody disappointed you, broke your heart, you know, and the love was unrequited. I feel like if that is the case, this person does keep an eye on you. Let me get two of these cards here. Somebody could be going to a baby shower, planning a baby shower for someone. We have shadow integration. Healing comes when you stop fighting your darkness and instead learn from it. I don't see cards where you're in your darkness. I don't. I did want to look at the snuff candle though, because I want to make sure you're not being warned about something. Because this might be telling you to pay attention to something in your home or your car. So if there's a person here who has been stuck in this depressed energy, whether that be you or someone else, Spirit is saying learn the lesson from it. Be open-minded to learn what you're supposed to learn and heal what you need to heal. Or this person needs to do that instead of letting it keep them stuck. All right, let's see. I'm going to get some more tarot for these last two cards. You have Mirror. And this card says relationship dynamics and honesty. The Mirror shows your relationship dynamics. Be honest with your role. I do see your relationships coming up. I feel like it's more like maybe familial. Actually, I see all of them here. I see a love thing here. I see a financial situation where there's some jealousy. But I also see family, sibling rivalry, something going on with the family. So you could be reflecting on something that you did here. The Ace of Swords could be communication coming in, like a conversation that needs to happen where people can like lay their cards on the table. There's lessons to be learned by both people. It could be somebody is anxious or nervous about something they said, or they regret it, or they feel remorse about something that they said to you. And the lesson here is that this person is just watching you thrive. But I don't feel like your role in the situation, any of these situations, they don't feel bad. The only thing that I do see for some of you is like maybe being too generous, being too giving, forgiving towards people. Not that that's a bad thing, but forgiving doesn't mean that you have to let people back in, you know. Somebody could be doing mirror work, mirror manifestations, you know, rituals where you look in the mirror, you tell yourself what you need to hear to make yourself better. There could also be somebody here trying to destiny swap with you where they're doing mirror magic. And maybe this is this person in competition with you. And some of you, unfortunately, it is family. Okay, now let me put all my little cards back so I can start over and give y'all a message in closing about... I feel like the truth needs to be exposed about something with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Like an honest conversation about something. Like somebody is cloaking themselves here with the Hermit card. And the Magician is a master illusionist too. Okay. So we have victim of rumors. There could be some kind of smear campaign going on. You do have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords does talk about malicious gossip. Going into the Hermit with the Magician, and it could be in the workplace. Like I said, the Magician and the Hermit card could be somebody manipulating energy through rumors. Maybe that's something that somebody is doing online, on social media. Also, these are giving me technology. The Hermit and the Magician talk about people that work on computers, cell phones, things like that. So that could be a hacking of some kind. Somebody could have went looking into somebody's phone or information, their cell phone, their laptop, whatever. Some type of digital device, and maybe found something more than they bargained for. What's going on with Snuff Candle? Challenges on your spiritual journey. We have the Page of Wands again. So I get like a resistance with that. Or this is somebody that's pissed that you're coming in with damage control. And like I said, you're bringing fresh perspective. You're bringing an open-minded, more exciting, like you're bringing this excitement into a space and creating more balance some kind of way. And it could be that you're younger. For some of you, there's an old person here with these outdated thinking that does not want to change. And I feel like they could feel like, yeah, here it is again, another page. So again, fresh perspective. Usually pages are, the Page of Pentacles is work related, money related, earthly matters. But this could also be somebody, this is alchemy as well. I wonder if there's a lot of gossip going on, talking going on, and it has a lot to do with something being untruthful. It's not truthful, whatever it is, if it's about you. But I feel like some of you are bringing a fresh perspective in the workplace, and maybe you're young. Maybe there's like a phasing out of older people, or maybe you're the person that's on the receiving end of it. Maybe you are an older person and you have a younger energy coming in, and maybe it's uncomfortable for you because you're like, I like things to go a certain way. Some of you have a supervisor that's younger than you, and maybe that's uncomfortable for you. Because we do have something here about, resisting change or whatever. So the Nine of Cups is here. And that's the new opportunities and connections opening. This is planetary alignment. This is manifestation. This is a wish being granted, wish fulfillment for you. Usually by yourself. You could be seeing a lot of nines. You've got a lot of nines here. You got the Hermit card. You got the Moon. Those two rule over the number nines. They're both nines. 18 reduces to a 9, and the Hermit is a 9. Nines mean you're about to complete something. And you got the Five of Swords here. Yep. What did I say? So something's manifesting for you, but there is some drama, some competition, some jealousy, some backbiting. Somebody could even be saying that you have finessed the situation in your favor. And if you have, oh well, Nine of Pentacles is finessing. But it's like hustling. It's like finessing something to work the way you want it to work. And what's wrong with that? Using your own alchemy. But this is conflicts and competitiveness, and you start with competition over here. And it's because of a wish fulfillment, a manifestation is coming in for you. But again, this is earned success. Some of you could be really like getting into your stride, maybe online, content creation or something. Both of these are entertainers. Something to do with maybe social media or online or in the spotlight, right? You could even be channeling some kind of disappointment, some kind of heartbreak into like writing songs or being creative in some kind of way. If this is a love situation, though, I do feel you have a person coming into your life that's going to be like a best friend and a lover. Very funny person, bringing some comic relief to your life. Some of you could also be laughing at somebody that's jealous. Give me two more. Yeah, you got the Two of Wands here. There's a road opener happening for you, and Spirit is telling you to jump on it, Leo. Aries and Sagittarius energy is here. Aries, Mars, and Sagittarius. Some of you could have gotten an opportunity over the last 2 days. Maybe you already took it or you're thinking about it. If you're thinking about a Page of Wands and you're wondering, Spirit is saying jump on it. Seize the opportunity. Do not wait. Be brave. Go for it. It could involve travel. Could involve driving for some of you. The Knights usually are on some kind of vehicle, a horse. Well, a horse is not a vehicle, but a mode of transportation. A bike, whatever. The Knight of Wands usually talk about travel by land. So I see them as couriers. He actually does represent the firefighter, though. And remember, we did talk about the snuff candle, the thing with the fire. So this could be about planning and prevention. Like I said, an ounce of prevention is worth a dose of cure. So don't self-sabotage here. Somebody might also need to watch their drinking and driving, because this is indulgence and partying and pampering yourself, but don't self-sabotage. Pay attention to your instincts, your intuition. Yeah, there's a need for you to protect yourself against something that feels like it was wishful thinking at some point. Like somebody that gave you some high hopes here. I feel like this person disappointed you and you're guarded towards them. Leo, this is your card. And this is the end of Leo season. So August 11th through the 22nd. That could be your birthday window. So I think, what, you got all of your cards. The whole Leo season came out. Some of you also need to protect, like, how do I say this? If you are using your imagination, your creativity, and other people can't see your vision, Spirit is saying don't let them block your blessings, right? If you feel like the underdog here because you have a vision, an idea that maybe feels far-fetched. Other people feel like it's like, you know, oh, you got on rose-colored glasses. You're being idealistic. You're being, you know, fantastical. I feel like protect whatever it is that you have built for yourself. Somebody here could be into, like, could be a cartoonist. Well, you sell fantasies to people. That could be what it is as well. Or some of you are blocking somebody that was selling you fantasies. And it could be this Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries person. Or just somebody very passionate. I see pregnancy here, y'all. I see 3 pregnancy cards in a row. If it's not you, it could be a Cancer, a Pisces, a Libra, or a Taurus or Scorpio person that might be telling you that they're pregnant. Or some of you need to use protection, because that's what this could be as well. Taking precaution. But I do want to say here, snuff candle, make sure that you're paying attention to at nighttime. If you burn candles, blow them out, because the 7 of Cups is, you know, dreams, being in your sleep state. So I do want to say here, protect yourself. If you do have a tendency to burn candles, make sure you're blowing them out at night. If some of you may be bad at that, try to get better at that, okay? Please, please. All right, y'all, that is it. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hype the video if you can.